Garrick's head. Where's Garrick? Oh, that's Garrick right there, yo. I could just tell, dude. I could just tell. Let me get my spell out. Alright, eat some fireballs. My minion's messing you up. There's Garrick. And Garrick's down, baby. Easy's 1, 2, 3 on that. Give me here. I got his head, everybody. Are you his goon? Yo, you're his goon? Like, you know what? You're guilty of association. You stood there and just watched him go down. You knew he was guilty. You thought you were gonna get away with everything you were doing too, but nope. You're down too. I'm sorry. I can read you like a book. I knew he was guilty, everybody. I knew he was guilty. He was letting Garrick take the fall. World of Warcraft, VR. I'll do an explanation on everything in a bit, but yeah, with Final Fantasy 7.2 update, everybody, the VR client's down temporarily because they have to update it so they can get it with 7.2 and all that. So I was like, you know what? I think tonight's the night. Now's the time, everybody. Let's check out WoW VR. I've had it on the side, and it's something I'm definitely looking forward to trying out. It has some pros and cons with the Final Fantasy version. The Final Fantasy version is the reason why this one exists, actually. I'll explain that more later. This one has some of the features that used to be in the Final Fantasy pre-Dawn Trail, which is what I'm excited to try out. As well as, you know, check out the other, Final Fantasy and WoW. I talked about it. I played, like, a lot of MMOs. Almost every MMO. Not really, but kinda. WoW and Final Fantasy were the two I avoided. There were the big mainstreams with the subs and this and that. And I don't know, this is it, everybody. We're here. This version, unlike Final Fantasy, it can only be played on the private servers with the Wrath of the Lich King Classic version. So it's a little more niche. I was like, you know what, we'll try it out, a little side thing. I really like the Final Fantasy one, how you can be on public servers, but hey, at least we can play it. Let's try it out. Kind of mess with something a little bit here. And dive in on our new adventure, everybody. Let me close out some stuff here. We're getting set up here. The starting screen isn't as good as Final Fantasy. No, number one, everybody. But I swear, it looks lit once we log in. It's just a login screen. Definitely, this is a newer mod, too. This mod is, like, less than a year old or something compared to the Final Fantasy one. It's been out for a couple of years. And this one was built based on that one's engine. So we're about to see some interesting stuff here as we go in on Final Fantasy not Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft for the first time, everybody. This is gonna be interesting. See, I should do the new player one, but I want to do the Ice Crown because there's a high population on this. So let's log in here. Position and queue. All right, we gotta log in, everybody. Look, there's a lot of people in here. It's always maxed out at 10,000. 10,000 players always in this private server. So pretty cool. Now, hopefully everything works when I switch to this account. If anything, I'll just go back to this one. But I want to do it from scratch, everybody. I did some pre-setup on this one here, the mage, right? Did a lot of pre-setup. It should be good to go. So we're kind of winging it a little bit here. I'm not sure if it's all going to work. I got the text-to-speech and everything all enabled and everything. There we go, everybody. There I am. We're a warlock, everybody. We're a warlock, level 2. Let me double check my add-on. Here we go. Link start, World of Warcraft VR. We're logging in on stream for the first time. And here we are, everybody. Elwyn Forest. We're in the forest, everybody. We're in the freaking forest. Let's head, and look. Right off the rip, everybody, look, I have a cursor. You see that? You saw how, like, the little knife pops up? I can point and click on stuff in this. That's something that I'm kind of really excited to be doing. Because Final Fantasy used to be able to do this, but with Dawn Trail and the performance, nonsense, they had to remove this feature. And they're trying to re-implement it. So we get to kind of experiment with some features that were kind of lost to the Final Fantasy mod. That's like the number one thing that has me interested right now. Other than, honestly, I always wanted to try this game too. I definitely like Final Fantasy a little bit more in this game. But I have heavy respect for this game. They're kind of pushing the agenda for, you know, the MMORPG genre. Let's just go over here. Look, there's players, everybody. Look, there's a bunch of players. And we can go third person if we wanted to, everybody. I don't got the controls down. Let me see. There we go. I'm third person now. Third person. Let's go first person. We don't got the arm tracking like in Final Fantasy, everyone. There's definitely a couple of pros and cons to these two mods. This one's missing a couple of features that one had, and vice versa. This is technically WoW Classic, too, so I don't know if the graphics get better in the later expansions, but, you know, WoW definitely, the OG MMO, it came out before Final Fantasy and, you know, around the RuneScape era and stuff. This game's been around since 2000-something, you know? So, it's an OG game that they've managed to, you know, update over time and keep people playing, so respect where respect's due with that one, everybody. I'm sure they'll catch up with the graphics. I got spellbook. Here's my spellbook, everybody. I got pages. I only got one page right now. Auto attack, shoot. Let's look at these. Demon skin. There's like a little like thing right here. What's that? I honestly can barely read that. I'm gonna have to update this UI. What do y'all think? I can't even read that. Well, whatever that says, it says something. Here are our skills, everybody. Here's the spell book. You can open up the spell book there. Got my map right here. Here's my stats. There's my strength, agility, stamina. We got 25 intellect. Here, let me minimize this quest thing. Yeah, there's all my stats. Here's my character, World of Warcraft VR. We're freaking here. We're here to start a new journey, everybody. A little bit of a side quest. This is definitely a newer mod that they are still continuing to update, I think. There's my text chat. What I really would like to do is like make it so the text and everything is clearer. I feel like the text and stuff is a lot harder to read than Final Fantasy. This is nice and crisp. Look at this. There's all my controls, everybody. To move my character. Left grip plus right grip plus that equals the 1 key. So I have like grips that change the binds. I'm not gonna lie, the binds on this are a little bit funkier than the Final Fantasy. They're still pretty good. I feel like with the Final Fantasy you have more control over. Hey, I got it working, everybody. It took me a while to get it working like this. Here's my quest log. This is working. Kill 8 kobold vermin, then return to the Marshal McBride. My first task is one of... This is all I have to say about World of Warcraft. I was heavily addicted for those 15 days. I was playing it and having the time of my life, because like I said, I played every MMO I could get my hands on back then. Back when I was into Smash Brothers, my side thing when I wasn't able to play shooters was MMOs. I didn't have like a good computer or an Xbox or anything, so I played MMOs on like my really crappy computer. And I played a whole bunch of them. I got to play WoW for its free trial. It has a 15-day free trial. I played all 15 days, and then that was it, everybody. I hard cut it off. I was like, yo, like, I'm not gonna pay for the subscription, everybody. I was broke at the time. I was like, nah, I'm not paying $15 a month to play this game, everybody. I was like, I already see I'll get sucked in, and, like, I'll be no life in it. I won't play anything else. So... You know, the game's good. I can't say the game's bad. I thoroughly enjoyed my time when I played it during the 15-day trial. And then I was gonna go over here or something. Yeah, we're freaking here. So that's the story of World of Warcraft to me. Is I played it back in 2012. I was heavily addicted for the 15 days, and I never played it ever again. Like, here we are trying it a decade later in virtual reality. Definitely a little bit of a side quest, though. This is on the private servers. This is not on live servers, so it's kind of a more personal experience. I am on the most populated private server you can be on. This server is always maxed out at 10,000 players. So I picked a very active server to be on. And, you know, it'll still feel like an MMO. Y'all saw in the beginning. Look how many people over there. Look, there's like 2 players right here. Here's a player. There's a player. Can I click on them? Oh, that person... phased out. Did they like log out? Y'all saw that? You heard like that teleport noise? What was that? Let's try out the game, have some fun with it. Cause look, you can pointer, right? Look, see that pointer, dude? Isn't that cool? It's like a laser pointer. And you can do it to click on stuff. I feel like where I naturally rest my hand, like kind of crosses over. So I think I'm gonna have to like kind of like really perk my hand up to click on stuff. What do y'all think? Like kind of do it like this type of thing. Alright, let's fight a wolf for the first time, everybody. Here's a wolf. Alright, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna look into fixing the UI, everybody. Alright, so I got some spells here. Look, I can change my hotbar with left trigger. Seems like left trigger changes the hotbar. So I can click on something with right trigger. Move my hotbar. Let's get on that. And I think I hit left bumper. And on that, and then I press a skill. Alright, I think I press in left stick. Bam! Shadow freaking ball. Hit him with another freaking shadow ball, everybody. Hit him with some freaking shadow balls. Yeah, get him. Get that freaking wolf. Bam. Now, was that what I need to be getting? That's not what I need to be getting. I need to get some kobold vermin. Where's that? Oh, let's loot the body, everybody. You gotta loot the bodies in this. I click on it. I think I gotta get close to it. How do I do this? There we go. Oh, there we go. We got some stuff. Frayed cloak, a fang, and something else. All right, we got some stuff. And look, there's the church, everybody. We got a freaking monastery right here. Can I swim down there? I can. How do I swim up and stuff? Oh. It looks like it goes with my head. Yo, this is so cool. Yo, this is really cool. I'm holding forward. I'm looking up and down and stuff. And it's making me swim in the direction that I'm looking. We're actually swimming in VR, everybody. I'm swimming in VR. Oh my gosh. This is insane. What? Let me move back a little bit so I can get my swimming going here, everybody. Move back a little bit. Like that. We're freaking swimming, everybody. We're freaking swimming. Oh, this is so cool. Yo, the controls for this are really intuitive. That was our first time ever swimming in a video game in VR. What the heck? Alright, let's go over here. That was so freaking cool. What the heck? Are these the vermin I have to get? Nah, yeah, these aren't it. What level is this guy? How can I see? How do I look at him? Is there a way to check their level? Oh, right here. Level 4. I really wish that was bigger, yo. I'm gonna have to figure out how to... Oh! Yo, I'm at level 1! I'm backing off of you! Go! Oh, they're freaking messing me up. Oh, they're messing me up. Look, my health bar's going down. Yo, my health bar. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. My freaking health bar's going down. What do y'all think? So what's over here? Are these the little vermin? Yeah, kobold vermin. You see that? Level 2. Okay. Oh, I can, like, bring the UI, like, up to me. Hello there. I gotta mess you up, my friend. I gotta mess you up. Let's hit you with some fireballs. Some shadow balls, rather. But we're on Warlock. My other account's a mage that I was messing with, but I was like, let's try Warlock out, everybody. We need to use some shadow magic. See some dark magics. You know what I mean? Maybe even a little bit of some light magic, too. Let's cast our freaking shadow balls on this rascal. This guy has a lot of health. Look, there's their health bar. You can see their health bar right here. That's kind of cool. And look, they even have like a little icon. My icon's a little messed up. Y'all see that? It's a little glitched out. This mod's not fully polished yet. It's still really new, like a year old or something, everybody. Oh, I forgot to loot the body of that other one. Oh, that was cool, getting the loot. It just all pops up right there. Hello. Look at it. We're up close and personal with it. Alright, goodbye. Oh, I missed. You can miss in this game. Be careful. I straight up missed. Alright, we got some loot, everybody. We got some loot. How do I check my inventory? Here's my stats and stuff again. Let's look for inventory here. I got the book there. Spell book. This one is that. This is the quest log. Friends list. Backpack. There's my backpack, everybody. Backpack. Yeah, there we freaking go. I don't know why I did that, but 8 out of 16. Oh, so you have a maximum here of 16. All right, everybody. We're by the bonfire. Let's sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya on Twitch. Kumbaya. Kumbaya on Twitch. Kumbaya. Alright, there we are. My WoW VR. Where you can sit and sing Kumbaya. Our fireplace in VR. Let's get these freaking kobold workers. Get this freaking rascal. Hit him with some freaking shadow balls. Hit him with a bunch of nut stuff. He's clobbering me. He thinks he's the thing clobbering time. Little did you know. It's shadow casting time. We hit him some shadow balls. And now he falls. Let's get the loot. Bam, baby. Bam. Bam. How many we got? 3 out of 8? I don't think these guys are the guys I'm supposed to be attacking. I think I'm attacking the wrong guys there. Let's go check it out. Look, we're going the wrong way again. Yo, look at this. You just popped in? This was so cool. You can swim in VR, everybody. Look, I'm swimming, everybody. I'm swimming. Look, I can go down. Go up. Like, kind of going over with it. Going up with it. Oh, this is so cool, yo. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is cool. Give me more stuff like that, everybody. This is why I'm here, virtual reality. I'm experiencing stuff in video games for the first ever time in my life. It's literally breathing life into gaming for me because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm literally shot out, burnt out from playing every game in existence, competitive, playing stuff at a high level to the point to where, I don't know, yo, I just need something new, something fresh, something to breathe the life and the magic back into games for me, everybody. And this is definitely doing it here. We're casting some shadow magic in virtual reality, World of Warcraft VR. We're here checking it out, having a good time, everybody. On private servers. Definitely a new thing that they're still continuing to update. Built off with a Final Fantasy XIV VR's engine. Reconfigured for World of Warcraft. Very interesting to see. You know, those two games, they kind of grow off each other. You know, from an official development standpoint to even a community development standpoint. It's very... These are not the vermins. These are workers. Where are the vermins? I'm attacking workers, everybody. Here are the vermins. This one's a vermin. Come here, you little vermin. You're sitting kumbaya. Woo! We got a raid! Welcome in! Welcome, raiders! How's it going? We're here! World of Warcraft! Virtual reality, everybody! Welcome in! Oh, we got some hype. How's it going? Yeah, we've been getting into VR content. We did a lot of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy just got a recent update, and with the update, I can't play the mod right now because it's not configured for it. So we decided to try out some WoW VR tonight, everybody. It's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool. But yeah, welcome in. If y'all want to see a really interesting Let's Play experience, let's continue, everybody. Because I don't think y'all have ever seen this before. We're literally in virtual reality, everybody. And in VR, you can go third person if you wanted to, too. For dungeon purposes and all that, everybody. We're trying out first person. We're immersed, everybody. We're really immersed right now. We got these little vermins. Get these little vermins, right? I'm casting some shadow balls on it. It's so cool I can use the cursor. Y'all see the cursor? Isn't that cool? I love the little cursor. Take out that little vermin. Still learning, everybody. Day 1. World of Warcraft VR. We're freaking in Stormwind. We're in Northshire. Now we're in, What do you got for me?
Well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they...
What the heck? Oh wow, there's like all this info and stuff, but I make it bigger, and it shows like all the quests and all the requirements and stuff. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, let's keep it simple. That's pretty cool. Oh, look, it shows like... There's like longitude and latitude, like most games, and you can use your cursor to pinpoint spots. Can I like ping an area? Oh, what the heck did I just do? Oh, well, there's the whole world there, but there's the whole world. Oh, whoa, whoa. Azeroth, Outland. Wow, this world is gigantic. What the heck? I think these dudes are here. What do y'all think? Is that a bandit right there? Yo, he's like on the fence. Y'all see that? He's on the fence. World of Warcraft Classic, everybody. World of Warcraft Classic. It's a thug, everybody. It's a freaking thug. He's level 3. Let's get my hotbar. And let's, boing, bam, and bop on everybody. Hit him with some freaking shadow balls. Oh, he's hitting me up. He's hitting me up. Oh, my health bar is going down. Health bar is going down, everybody. Get this freaking rascal. Gah! That wasn't one of the bandits. It doesn't look like I was one of the bandits. Well, maybe I have to loot him.
Inventory is full.
Inventory's full. Here's some merchants over here. Maybe I can sell stuff to these guys. This dude looks like a weapons dealer.
What can I do for you?
The answer is yes. They are a weapons dealer. How do I sell stuff? Here we go. Did I sell them? Okay, I'm selling stuff. Got him! Yeah, give me your bandanas. Give me your loot. Oh, let's go invade their camp, everybody. We're invading their camp. Yeah, it's got 1 or 2 skills right now. What does this skill do? Oh, I can hover over it and read it. What's that say? Mess her up. Mess her up. Yeah. 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 Here we go. I love that I can just click on them, everybody. Oh, I missed. Y'all saw that? My fireball, my shadow ball missed. I'm missing this game. Careful. You go. Some freaking loot. Oh, we got a little buckler. What's that? The legit title. This is the World of Warcraft VR mod made by Flat2 VR. Long story short, they injected VR controls based on the Final Fantasy XIV VR mod, injected it into WoW. For the WoW version, you can only play it on private servers. Do exclamation point WoW VR to learn how y'all can get it, everybody. Gotta join their Discord and do some stuff. But it is legit. Like, there's VR controls in World of Warcraft. This is the Wrath of the Lich King Classic. And we're checking it out. I'm right now on the most populated private server. There's 10,000 players on this server at pretty much all times. It's pretty freaking cool. Look, here's the graveyard. This is where I have to go. Look, look, look. There's a graveyard, and here's the person. It's a warlock. Here's our trainer, everybody. Look at her.
Hey there. See you around.
Look at that. That's cool.
Need help?
Ooh, I just learned a skill. You know, I just realized, everybody, I think I can click on stuff on this compass. Well, that's pretty crazy. Oh, there's a calendar. That's pretty cool. This is actually really freaking cool. Honestly, what's making it really, really fun and different is the feature I keep talking about that I hope Final Fantasy gets back. Being able to point and click on stuff. I can click on this, I can click on that, click on this. Definitely really handy compared to having to be forced to tab target. I like it, I like it. Look, let's look at my spell book, actually, everybody. I just acquired some new spells. Let's go check them out. Look, they're all, like, glowing, too. You see that? What's that? Here we go, spell book. I got some weaknesses. I got life trap. Alright, let's equip all these. Alright, so this is really cool. WoW VR, I just summoned the minion with my summoning spell. I can make it go there, and then you can click on it, and then tell your minion to do stuff. So here's a little fireball. I could shoot a fireball at that wolf, and now it's shooting fireballs. I click on this, and I got these skills. I don't even know what that was. And then right here's Blood Pact. Blood Pact. I'm not sure what this does. Looks like a buff of some sort. Really freaking cool. Really freaking cool. Yeah, this minion's kind of OP. Thank you, minion. Good work. You're still evil, though. We gotta make you a good one. A little too evil for my liking. Sorry. And then, yeah. Follow, stay, and attack. Follow. Is he gonna follow me? Oh, look at this. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? Look at him. That's the big high-level freaking, you know, veteran player coming in. They're nice fancy armor. They got their freaking fancy horse. And they're in the game. Looking at all these new players joining the game for the first time. Look, I'm gonna say something to them. I'm gonna say. Oh, I just found something. Oh, I think it's this type. Yeah, I'm just so lost. Until I've become found, everybody. Alright, I have to go this way, I think. Look. We're onto something. How much y'all about want to bet? It's down this way. Alright, everybody, here we go. Cold blood laborers. What level are they? Level 3? Dang. A little too weak. I don't want to fight you. Was I really just power leveling so hard that I'm like in a level 3 area? Like, aren't I like level 8 or 9 now? Oh no, everybody. I'm joking, but ah crap, we were definitely attacking random mobs and side questing like the whole time. This is the main quest, everybody. I got so distracted side questing. We're here. We're in a Minecraft. We're in this mining cave. We just feel like it, everybody. There's a cave here. They're all working really hard. I'm kind of doing an inspection with them. If I see anybody out of line, y'all know they're gonna get it. Like, you know, but they all seem like they're, you know, they're on patrol right now. They're getting it done. They're all doing a good job. Good job. Alright, we're out of there, everybody. I don't think I needed to be in there. I have to get wolves, apparently. Oh, wait, no, look. This quest. Robold Laborer Slain. 0 out of 8. Alright, everybody, new mission objective. It turns out 8 workers were acting up on duty and doing some super illegal stuff on some super, you know, they killed another co-worker and are about to do an evil takeover, so it's up to us to stop the insurrection. It's up to us. Find the truth. I know it's you, yo. I know it's you. I know you're one of them. Don't tell me how I know, but I knew. Main character syndrome happened on that one, and you're going down. That's one down on this one, everybody. You had to get rid of the cold-walled laborers. They're up to no good. You too. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Good comps. Gotta stick to the plan here. How do I get my bags up, everybody? How do I get my bags up? After this insurrection, we're definitely gonna figure it out. Alright, we found another one. Another evildoer. And it's Pokemon battle. Done. I use this. Good job. Alright, everybody. We're here, World of Warcraft VR. Look, we just entered Goldshire. And look, there's a bunch of players. There's a bunch of freaking players. This person's like phasing out of existence. Oh, you got some dark energy, this person. Got some dark energy. They all got some dark energy. That person has like a freaking heartless with them. And look, that person's a priest. They're all hanging out right here. Oh, these two are fighting. Look, look, look. I think they're fighting. People are going down. What's going on? Oh. Whoa, here we go. People are casting abilities and stuff. Put down. Very cool. Let's go into the end, everybody. Lion's Pride Inn. We just talked with this NPC. We got a bunch of quests right here. This is beautiful, everybody, though. I love, like the new town when they have, like, a good, like, intro music. Oh, it's just so nice everywhere. I just love this. Like, moments like this is like, makes me happy. Everybody puts a big smile on my face. Oh, there's no upstairs, everybody. I didn't even know. That was really nice, everybody. I love little, like, you know, it's time for a buffet party today. You know what I mean? Let's celebrate. Drinks and food. Let's make it a banquet.
Need something?
Remy 2 times. Tell me 2 times. Remy 2 times. Say it 2 times. Remy. Or I'm done.
Border sends word of increasing Knoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare.
They wanted me to join a
If you can help,
guild
we
called
could use
Mystical
it.
Star.
Go
I'm
and
gonna
speak with Deputy Rayner at
Mystic
the
Star. I'm
Westbrook
gonna
Garrison
accept
and see what
everybody.
he needs
I just
done.
joined a random
The
guild.
garrison is down the road to the west.
What do y'all think
After
about
you
that?
cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be
I
to
just
the
joined some
right.
random guild. It was Mystic Star, everybody. If it was any other name, I probably would have declined. The name was Mystic Star. I hit accept. What do y'all think about that?
Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
That's a bunch of people, and it's probably like some beginner guild. People of all levels, too, looks like. 49 online out of 706 guild members? I'm gonna have a gigantic guild. There we go. We're in the Mystic Star, everybody. And they have a Discord server. That's pretty cool. They plug their Discord. There's a guild chat general? I don't know what that is. There's a raid based on WoW's VR's original design. And modified so it can work in here. This is a forest fire. What was this thing? Oh, 5. And why is it red? Is it gonna like kill me if I attack it? Stepped up. Got him. They are red name. Why were they red name? I'm level 9. They were red, everybody. They were red. Is that about the Zoro syndrome? No, I mean kind of. We gotta go like this way. Be careful with this dude.
I can't cast that yet. I'm still recharging.
Still recharging. Oh, this guy's cutting me up. This guy's cutting me up. I gotta get out of here. Bag. I need to pop this potion. Alright, turn around. You were messing me up? No, you ain't. Where's my minion now? My minion is fighting a totally different creed. Y'all see that? I gotta figure out how to control the minion. My minion has really far range. Look at its fireballs. Yo, these guys hit really hard, yo. Like, I'm half HP after drinking a full mana potion. Let's eat some apples on this one. I gotta go back and do those side quests. I don't know if I'm high enough level to take all these guys. I mean, my minion be aggroing. Oh, well, my minion aggro, I think I'll be fine. I have my minions set to defenses, or any creature that I attack, it will attack with me. Aggro, it'll just start attacking the first thing it sees. It's kinda goes ham, yo. If you're in a spot where you can really farm. Let's get this rascal. Stand a little back so we don't draw the aggro, everybody. Oh, we're burning them up. We can actually like, combo this thing. This thing actually has enough health. I use my whole combo. Yeah, there we go. Use my whole combo on him.
I can't cast that.
Oh, I think my minion just leveled up. My minion is higher level than me. It's level 10. Yeah, I fought by like 3 of them. Right. Oh no, I think my minion's gonna go down. What y'all think? How's my minion doing? Oh, my minion's doing bad. Use all my spells.
Still recharging. I can't cast that
I just got knocked down. Oh, we're cutting it close.
yet. I need a target.
I missed. I'm gonna fire.
I don't have a target.
Okay. Let's heal up. Oh, Duskwood, everybody. We're in Duskwood. Let's go for a swim. Can I go for a swim? No? Oh yeah, we can, everybody. Here we go. We're in the Duskwood River, everybody. And we're swimming. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like swimming, everybody. The swimming's pretty cool. What level are these guys? Oh, we're level 11. I'm out of here, yeah. We're running high level areas, everybody. Higher level areas. Can't really go nowhere.
Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
Oh, she's making us get a princess, everybody. That sounds perfectly normal. Everybody just show up to a farm and they're like, hey, we need a favor. Can you go get this princess? What? It's probably just a mob creep, but still, everybody. Put my guy back on defense mode. Summon my imp in defense. Yeah, that's right. Get him. I have him drag the aggro. Good job. Cool. I think I'm in jump there, okay? They're gonna fight everybody. Just like in the anime, just walking down the street in the beginner town, and then you just got 2 high-level players that just want dual breakout right in the middle of freaking town. This is the referee right here. He's about to say, go, go, go! Here, I'm joking. That person, I thought they were shooting me for a second. They shot the little bird went down. How the heck is everybody emoting? Is it like slash? Oh, it's a freaking bar bash! It's a freaking bar bash as they start fighting each other in the freaking bar. They got into an argument. They were like, my sword's bigger than yours. They started freaking fighting. They started freaking fighting. Okay, WoW VR, everybody. We're here in Goldshire. It seems pretty lively. There's a bunch of people here. People randomly getting into bar fights. People just standing around, taking in the environment. We're here. We're immersed, everybody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's get an ale of whatever this is, everybody. Alright, cleared up my inventory. I almost want to go finish these 3 quests back there, everybody. What's this? Millie's Harvest. Gimmick's Head. We're gonna go back and get these 3 done, just because I feel like it, everybody. I want to get more leveled up. Cause that area is all like level like 9 to 11 so far, and I'm level 10 now, so I'm actually doing decent. I was level 9 before. Gonna finish these little starter quests. We gotta fight, or pass these knights, everybody. Be on your best behavior, don't act out of line. They'll get me. Zoro Syndrome. It was in effect for a second, and I broke out of it, everybody. I broke out. I'm gonna play it whenever Final Fantasy gets an update where I can't play on the Final Fantasy one, everybody. I'll mix and match it. I definitely prefer that a little bit more than this just because it's more familiar. I at least played it before. I'm on VR controls and all that. Oh, I'm not doing nothing. My minion's probably going down, yeah. Oh, click on me. Alright, let's hit these wolves. We have to get 8 of them. Someone died here. Oh, we're gonna be 2-tapping these. Supposed to turn in a quest, but I can't tell where the heck it is. I'm having Zoro Syndrome like crazy right now. Maybe it's over here? There it is, I found it.
You need something?
There,
You've
I got
been
your
busy.
wolves.
I can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. I have some things
Safe
here you
travel.
might want. Take your pick.
Do-do! Bam! And we just got some new boots. That's awesome. Isn't this cool? This is really cool. Look, here's my map. I can look at my map. And, damn, we're in virtual reality. There's like a hotbar, and it's all like, I can flip through my hotbar. And then I hit this button to cast the skills. I have to like hold down a button and start hitting buttons. I have a little minion too. I have a minion. Where is he? Right here. He follows me around. I can give him little commands.
You need something?
Yeah, I've been playing this today. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VR. I'm kind of really into the Final Fantasy VR, but I'm into this too. Like, this is a little bit different. The controls are a little bit different. I really like the point and click aspect. I can point and click on stuff. You know what I mean? I can point and click on those guys. We were swimming before. You want to take a swim with me? our third time swimming in this lake, everybody. Let's go swim real quick. I'm gonna go underwater in a second here. Wait, not yet. Not in the deep end yet. Over here, we're gonna get in the deep end. Okay. Let's go on a water submarine mission, everybody. It's an aqua mission. There you go, everybody. Over the bridge. Let's go this way. There's my character, everybody. There I am. Well, close and personal. My minion's like in me. Trying to get used to using the third person camera. Like this zooms in and out and then up and down. It's like really weird. The angles are really specific. I'm gonna have to figure this out. We're like on an action camera right now. Let's get in there. I wonder how many more of these subs we have to get. Oh, we're not getting them all. Oh, I thought I had to get these subs. I think I had to just get these little barrels over here. I forced prejudice upon them for no reason, everybody. They might have been good. They might have cleaned up their act. Alright, everybody, we're getting some berries. There's some berries in this pot. We have to collect a bunch of berries. Millie's harvest. We're getting a harvest, everybody. We're out here in the farm in WoW VR. There's a bunch of thugs around us. They're young thugs, everybody. Y'all know what I have to say about that? I don't listen to him no more. I'm joking, and I'm serious, everybody. We're freaking here. Let's mess him up. Let's mess him up. Shout out to Young Thug about that one. Hi, and we got the harvest, everybody. Let's run through this farm. Here we go. I saw a little bunny. There's a bunny.
Oh, thank you,
Have a
adventurer.
good one.
You saved my harvest. And I hope you showed a few of those
Doo-doo!
defiles that they can't cause trouble around here. We might be short on guards these days, but we're lucky to have heroes like you to protect us.
Yeah, they still are working on it. This one's really new. It's only like a year old. Or maybe even less than. They're in a Discord. And there's mods always answering questions and stuff. And I've already seen they had like 2 updates for it since it came out, I think. I don't know. All these people are away. They're all setting up their characters, everybody. This person's like a big beast warrior. On some like shaman vibe or something. Alright, everybody, and just like that, we've completed Northshire, all the quests in this area. We can move on away from the beginner zone and say goodbye to the start of WoW VR, everybody. This was a really fun experience. I honestly had a blast playing this. Definitely like, follow, subscribe on this one as we embark on a new journey into checking out Isekai MMOs, everybody.